my bed. This is the best lighting I can find. So today we're gonna talk about week 5. Last week was really active for me, and too active, honestly. It was a lot. Because I was so hyper during that week. Like, I was so busy. I think naturally the following week would be because we were up. Now we gotta calm down. Today is Saturday, March 28th, 2026. It is a very monumental day because, one, I saw Pame. Have not seen her since her birthday. I was going a little crazy. My day started with seeing Pame for breakfast and having her until like 12:30-ish. And 2, today was Bree's first time competing for climbing, for bouldering. I think it was a pretty huge turnout. It's a lot more community, like a lot more chill than we thought it would be. And I'm honestly grateful because I know like how much pressure it does to Bree doing her first competition. Like, I can't imagine the nerves. Had to be there. And also, I've been telling her to compete since she was able to do V4s. But she's at a point where she can do V8s, which I think is honestly like, you guys, really fucking crazy. Like, really fucking crazy. This girl is nuts. Dedication, the consistency, the discipline, like the tenacity, like, fuck, she's got it all. And she's so strong and flexible. It was a long time coming. I've been up since 5 a.m. because I had to meet Pame at around 8. It was supposed to be 7:30, like, and I set the time to it, and then I woke up later. I was like, I'm actually gonna meet you at 8. But it's fine because we still had enough time to get our yap on. And then we got breakfast. And then after that, we went to H-E-B and then Trader Joe's because I wanted to get flowers and a little card for Brie just to remind her who the fuck she is, because sometimes she'd be forgetting, and I'm like, not on my watch. And then I got her a little cat pin that's holding a knife, and I thought it was so cute. After like we bought our stuff from Trader Joe's, we went to a cafe and we got this sweetened matcha, iced matcha, with oat milk, and it was really good. I love sweet drinks. Like, it takes a lot for me to be like, I actually fucking hated this drink. Especially if it's sweet, like, you already got me. Like, you really don't have to win me much. Overall, like, today is exactly what I needed. I don't know what the fuck I would do without my friends. I really don't know. Let's move on. In the competition with Brie, and I was just watching Brie the entire time. Like, if I couldn't see her at an angle, because, like, I couldn't be on the mats with her, and just, like, where the fuck is she? Like, I'm trying to look for her, like, her beautiful head of hair, like, in the crowd. Whenever I would lose her, I would just watch other people. Pretty much kept contact, like, for the most part of the competition. And then after that, we got pizza. We met with her friend Jordan. Nice little chit chat. We're just having our pizza. We're outside. We're sitting on the ground, like, low-key a picnic at a fucking parking lot. But it felt so middle school, just like having a pizza and like talking about the day that we had. And it's always a fun time with each other. And now I'm home and I'm recording this. Week 5 this is my roughest week. And I'm so scared because I thought week 4 was my roughest week. I'm so scared for week 6, fuck. For week 5, I did 3 days out of the 7. And there was a day during this week where I slept from 6 p.m., woke up at 4 a.m. Even though those are really long fucking hours of sleep, it felt like the same amount of rest that I would get whenever I would sleep from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Like, it aggravated me a little bit because I'm like, I need dinner so I can go to bed, and then I wake up and I don't even feel well rested. And it's like, if I could have a week straight of morning pages, I think it would change the game. I thought since I started week 1 with 5 pages, I'm like, oh fuck, go up. It's not linear at all. I'm hoping week 6 would be the week where I do get 7 days, like, full straight on, like, full 3 pages. The thing is, like, I need to want it so bad that I just fucking go for it. So I didn't do my artist day. And this is the thing too. So exercise for me, or like physical movement in general, is so important for my mental health. I feel like when I don't prioritize moving my body at all, I start to suffer mentally. It starts adding onto it, and then boom, times 10, times 100. But at that point, I'm like, so in on my head mentally that I can't even bring myself to go to the gym or go climb or go for a walk. Like it was just it all starts to sound really difficult in my head and really heavy to carry. It was a long week and it was one of my most depressing weeks. I'm actually really shocked that I was able to get up for all of the days because I would wake up and and I just didn't want to be up. Like, that's all it is. I wish I had no responsibilities, wish I didn't have a job, wish I could just waste my life away and let the world keep going while I stay here. But that's not how that works. I got shit to do. I got classes to attend. I got people to see. I got trackers to update at my job and meetings to fucking attend and whatever. I don't know if I should talk about this here. What are the chances that my employers end up watching this video? Like, because I want to talk about it, but I'm like, should I? I will. I don't give a fuck. I found out that my managers and some of the leadership, and when I say leadership, I'm like, they're up there. They're past manager titles. Like, they're up there. The company I work for thinks that I'm too giggly and I'm too familiar and I'm too friendly. And because of that, they think that the vendors don't respect me and therefore they don't do what is asked of them. And they think that if they replace me with another person who's a lot more stern, who is intimidated by more people, they think that woman will be able to do my job a lot better because they think she has the respect of these vendors. And I was advised that it's something that I need to work on. I was already going into this week with like low energy, just lay your head low type shit. Like, I wasn't already at my best state of mind. It was rough. I did not take it well. I took it so personal because I have had so many conversations with past friends and family members about how mean I can get and how far I can take things. At some point, like, something has to change within me. I made it my mission to work through that. But a lot of working through my shame and embarrassment and anger and a lot of acceptance and accountability for shit that was said and shit that was done. I felt like I made a lot of progress as far as that version of me that I used to be. I worked really fucking hard to be this happy and to be this joyous and to be this bubbly and to be this energetic and just to be told that on like a random fucking weekday, it tells me that one, I care too much about what people think. Way too much. It affected me because I cried to Brie about it and I've told all my other friends about it. And all my friends were like, what the fuck? Fuck them. And I'm like, yeah, but that's my job. It's not like it's an unfair ask. Something does need to change at work. Maybe I just need to lock in more. Because to be fair, like, I wasn't giving it 100% of my efforts because I'm like, bro, it's a job. And it's repetitive, unimportant work. Like, if this position, like, completely, like, disappeared, nobody would fucking know. But somehow, it's a position that I have, and it's the most I've ever gotten paid for a job. I should take that comment and should learn how to not take everything so personal. But it's like, it's low-key my superpower. Like, I love taking shit personally. But when it comes to these things, like, I need to learn how to detach myself. Also, like, I can't control people's perceptions of me. You see me, you hear me, you talk to me, you crack jokes with me, you watch my videos, like, you're gonna have an opinion about me. And whether or not that's good, I can't control it. Like, I'm showing up as I am, as I know how to, and not everybody is going to like me. And I think it's so unrealistic to think that, why the fuck does that even matter? It's because we're all social animals and you just want to be accepted. Fuck! We do our best. On Friday, which was yesterday, first I was gonna go climb. I wanted to go climbing. And then second, I'm like, never mind, I'm not gonna go climb. Because what ended up happening yesterday is Brie and I ended up cuddling for a good hour, and then she made us pancakes. So I did not climb. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. And I got off work at 5. I was like, I actually don't wanna go to the gym. I went on a walk. Went on a walk for an hour. That's the longest I've ever gone for a walk, especially like no breaks. Because you guys, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. After 10 minutes of walking around, I need to sit down. Maybe 5. Okay. 10 minutes max. Especially if I'm with friends. Like, it's so bad. Like, I need to find the nearest fucking chair right fucking now. I need to sit down. But I went for an hour, and I was just taking my own pace. And honestly, I'm okay with not having an artist date as long as the walk happened, because I was talking to myself the entire trail. I was just like saying everything that was on my mind, everything that was boggling me down, everything that was affecting me, all the things that I don't have the courage to say to my friends or to say to any person. I'm saying it out loud. And since I'm passing by trees, I'm just hoping like the trees can hear me and they're like, help me out or something. Like, I don't know. I think the trees can understand what I'm saying. I can't explain the logistics of that, but it's what I believe. And then there would be there were so many points where I would look behind me just to see if there's like a person walking behind me, because I don't have earphones. Only things I was carrying were my keys, my car keys, and my phone. No wired earbuds, no water, right? So I can't even pretend to be like on the phone talking to someone. Like, straight up, I'm just talking out loud and I'm talking to myself. And I do that a lot, and I'm doing it right now, duh. But as far as the reflections for this week, one, I already said, I need to be able to detach myself from people's opinions about me, because again, can't control them. Fuck am I supposed to deal with them? And then second is, I did realize that it's so bad. 80% of my confidence is rooted in my friends' belief in me. And I'm lucky enough to have friends that constantly affirm me and have made me feel so secure about who I am as a person. Because if I had terrible friends, like, that can easily like go sideways. I'm just really lucky to have the friends that I have. I'm the luckiest girl in the world. The only reason I was able to go through the week is because like I knew Saturday I was gonna see Pame and I was gonna spend the day with Brie. Okay, last one is the restrictions that I put on myself. They're actually not real. A lot of pressure as far as like where I'm at with the goals that I set the beginning of the year. And whenever I fail to do like my day-to-day routines, especially when it comes to studying for Spanish or reading a book or doing my labs for school, going to the gym, it starts to get in on my head where I'm like, girl, you're so fucking far behind. Like, you need to catch up. It's like, chill. I missed like 2 days. Calm the fuck. And I get such an anxiety about what time it is and like what I need to do and how I didn't get to complete these 3 tasks that I said I was going to do today, and now like everything is fucked and I have to start over tomorrow. And if I don't do it tomorrow, then everything is gonna be even more fucked. And it's like, girl, can we take a breather? Can we take a second? Can I sit down for a bit? Can I take a sip of this cold ass water under the sun? Can we feel the wind blow through our hair? Like, can we just chill? So I sat down and broke down my schedule for the week to a point where it's like I'm not over scheduling myself with all of these tasks that I want to do. Yeah, it's great to set goals and great to have things that you want to achieve like day to day, but if you start feeling bad because you're setting all these goals and you're not hitting them because it's unrealistic, like you only have 24 hours in a day, you need to revise. We need to revise the repair plan. My vendors say that a lot. That's exactly what I did. So hopefully next week is a lot kinder, less restrictive, less pressure. Pressure is good, but like, fuck. At the end of the day, guys, like, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to live life, breathe air. You know, somehow we're gonna get there. The thing about last thing. The thing about like being like in your mid-20s is realizing that there's actually no end goal while you're alive. Goals change and perspectives shift. Honestly, embracing that more is really important because then it allows you to venture out to other things that you never thought you would venture out to. And I'm trying to stay open as well because I'm like, I could want something so bad, and then by the time I get there, like, it's not even how I pictured it. That shit's gonna piss me off. I start getting really mean and really critical towards myself when things aren't going the way I want them to. Even though the only thing I can control are my actions, did we forget about that? Showing grace and kindness. We're giving it our best. Giving it our best is all I can do. And sometimes my best, they don't match 100% every day. They fucking fluctuate, like, god damn. That's pretty much all I can think of to say. I don't know how April is gonna go. By the time this gets posted, April is probably over. As somebody speaking from the end of March, I'm scared how April is gonna go. I don't want it to fly by. I want to enjoy the month. I want to have fun. I want to laugh so much. And I want to have so much fun with friends and family and myself. Like, I want it to be eventful, but still, like, get enough rest in. Like, I want it to be good. I want it to be great. I want it to be I want it to be so much. I want it to be so much. May scares me because after May, boom, it's June. It marks half of the year. And there's always so much pressure that I feel whenever it marks the 6 months. I'm like, oh my god, it's June? Bitch, what's next? Christmas? What the fuck? And then I turn 25. Oh my god, no mommies. I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. That's week 5 for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you resonated. Hope it felt good watching this video. Hope it relieved or alleviated something. I don't know. And as always, I will see you next week. Okay, bye.